Who remembers back when they was a kid? What was your childhood like? I remember doing so many things when I was a kid because we used to be on bikes. We used to be all over the place. You know, I remember, we would be on missions, and mainly it was, we either we was going to go do something, like we go to bike jumps at certain spots where you can jump the bikes and do all that. And truthfully, we rode double to the jumps so that we could, steal somebody's bike. Hey, truth is the truth. So that's the way it was growing up for me, and then I couldn't have a real good bike. I remember I stole a real nice bike, and then my homeboys took it from me. And that's the way it was. So I had a mongoose. Mongoose wasn't the top bike, but it was a good bike. Mongoose wasn't the best bike, but it was an okay bike. And then I had it hooked up. I had the Diamondback seat, layback seat post. I had the Diamondback gooseneck. I had certain things on my bike that made it better. I had the blue ollie grips. I had the GT bar and the layback. But my bike was blue and chrome, all blue and chrome. Man, them was the good old days because we didn't have to worry about nothing. Now you got to pay for gas. You got to, insurance, registration. California just charged the hell out. Hey, I voted. Hopefully everybody has already voted. Tomorrow's the last day. Get your vote in. You got to make your vote count, people. Make that vote count. I got mine in. I'm a part of the community. Don't let them do whatever they want to do. Make your voice heard. So yeah, but when I was a kid, man, we used to be all over the place. And I remember some of the things we used to get into. And the main thing, we was looking for girls. Teenage boys, what do you expect? But we didn't know, we didn't know what to do and how to, go about it. We was just, showing off with the guys around. And then, hoping to holler at a female any chance we could get. And, hey, look, boys, men, you remember how it was, but now, I got all girls. I have all women in my family. I'm the only male. So I have two daughters, and then I have a wife, and then I have mother-in-law, and I have, auntie, and I got sis. So all my family is female. So, but this is cool. I'm blessed. At the same time, I was more I was more of a dog, back in the day. And keeping it real, now I got daughters. I think about that shit, because every boy come over, I know what you want to do to my daughter. Yeah, wonder ooh. But so, and I'm supposed to be the protector of the family. I'm supposed to be the man of the house. I'm supposed to be, here and I don't know, I'm hard on everybody. So but my goals are just to keep them safe. I love them. I trust them to do what's right. I know they got their heads. Screwed on tight, and they shoes laced up. So I trust them to do what they need to do to be successful in life. I wish I could do more to make their life better. But we working on it. And that's the thing. All you can do sometimes is work on it. And then even if that there's the problem, as long as you're working on it, and I mean really working on it, not just, oh, I'm working on it, I'm gonna go over here. Nah, every time you think about it, you gotta make an effort to do something to push that project a little bit farther every time. And that's the thing. I'm a firm, hey, if you're trying to do something, do it right. Because if you do it half-assed, it's usually gonna fall apart. It's usually not going to go right. I know I've done it. I've tried. I've always been the guy just squeak by, just squeak by, just squeak by. That all changed. Now, everything I do my best. I try and do the best at everything I do. That way, I know, when I build something or I put something together, I know it's good. You know what I mean? And that's my way of getting through life. I'm not a theologist. I've studied and when it comes to that, I trust and believe. I figure, the man upstairs kept me here for a reason. And I've been stabbed 13 times, been shot. I've been, I drove a quad off the side of a mountain, broke my back in 2 places, got life flighted to the hospital, and I'm still here. That means, he kept me here for a reason. So, ain't nothing gonna stop me. Every day I get up and ask him, show me what he wants me to do and give me the strength to get it done. And every day I get through, So I figure, thank you. I'm blessed, because I could have been gone a long time ago. Like I said, I've been stabbed 13 times. I've been in a bunch of situations where at times I didn't even think I was going to survive. So, maybe I'm here for a bigger purpose. What that is, let's see. He'll get me there when the time is right. Right now, I'm here with you. But I'm just trying to give you, whatever wisdom I got, whatever knowledge, whatever information, whatever, I can tell you to get you a step ahead, then, it's all gravy because, that's what it's about. You gotta watch your brother's back. You gotta help your brother out. It's not just about, just you, and that's it. I learned that I was on my own and I was doing things on my own. I was out in the streets. I was be sure I had a place over my head. I was 13 years old, trying to figure out how to get an apartment. I got my own place when I was 14. That taught me if there's something I want, there's nothing that can stop me. I wanted a name and a reputation. In my neighborhood, that's what I wanted, a name and a reputation. Now I got it. I used to say it was worthless, that I wasted my life just to get a reputation. But now, because I learned a lesson, and the lesson I learned was, that if you're willing to do the work it takes, there's nothing that you can't do. So figure out what you want. Figure out what you want. Think about it. Sit down. Go take a break. Whatever you got to do. Get away, get out, go get your mind right, get away and think about it. Figure out what you want. And then go get it. The world is open for you to do whatever you want. So don't limit yourself. Don't short yourself. Don't give it everything you got. Dream big, go big, whatever you want, you got to go big, because I went small. I just wanted a name and a reputation, and I got it. It was hard. I went through a whole bunch of stuff to get it, but, I got it. And that let me know that if I'm willing to do the work it takes, there's nothing I can't do. That was a good lesson for me. Because, I banged my head on that prison wall, and I don't blame nobody else for putting me inside. I think the system is not right. I think the system needs help. I think, the system needs work. And that's what that's what the community is for. The community is supposed to correct the problems in the society. So, we need to, start working on that. I'm trying to do what I can. I'm limited, by my knowledge and my information. So I'm working, on upgrading that. But every day is a chance for you to say something, you to make your voice heard, especially now. It's time to vote. Make your vote count. Everybody got one, man. The closed mouth don't get fed, and the closed zipper don't get head. Remember that. All right, everybody.
I hit the streets, I'm happy just to be alive. Survived 2 decades, had to fight just to survive. No family left out here, I walk this road alone. Can't deal with things like I did with the Stones. Prison days are over, now it's time for a new start. The streets are different, gotta learn this from the heart. I'm sober now, gotta keep my focus straight. All legit, no slip-ups, I can't tell the fate.